Another aspect of executive mindset is really fostering decisiveness. Executives are expected to make timely and well-informed decisions, and often that has to happen with incomplete information. So it's really important to cultivate confidence in your judgment, in your ability to make decisions, in order to be prepared to take some calculated risks. And you have to take calculated risks, or your competition's going to lap you. Someone else is going to get ahead of you and grab that opportunity. So how do you get comfortable making decisions when you don't have all the information that you need? You often need to sort of grit your teeth and practice and accept the fact that it may not be comfortable at first, but you can do it. And if you're accepting that you're going to be making these decisions with incomplete information, you also have to accept that not every one of those decisions is going to nail it. Some of them will be very successful. Some of them will be less successful. And if you embrace that as a learning opportunity, it's really all good. So fostering decisiveness is another important opportunity. In fact, it's funny, every time I talk, these topics bring up conversations that I've had with clients because it's so circular. The conversations bring up the topics too. But I had a conversation with a client recently who is just taken on a big leadership role within a pharma company, the biggest role he's ever had. And he intentionally goes into decision-making process with like the 80-20 rule. It may even be less than 80 sometimes. He recognizes that he will be able to get at most 80% of the information that he wants to make the decision. Sometimes it's even less, but you can never get to 100%. He recognizes that even if he could get to 95%, the difference between that 80% and 95 is going to be so painful, so laborious, takes so much time that by the time he gets there, the opportunity may have missed. So he intentionally goes into it thinking he wants 80% of the information he needs to know and will make the decision, is very open with his team about that, and expects about an 80% success rate on these decisions. Now that may sound funny, like how is he assuming that it's going to be an 80%? Isn't he settling? It's not that. It's more an awareness and an embrace of the fact that if every decision you make is successful, you are never taking risks. And so in order to lean into that competitiveness and moving forward and doing things you've never done before, you have to accept less than 100% success rate. It's an interesting way to approach it.